Hi, I'm Jake.
And I am Tim, and I have my protest hat on because Uncle Andy, we're from Kentucky, won't let me get a haircut, and I refuse to shave it. Anyhow.
Anytime you're ready.
Yeah, we have the Church Bible Publishing Journaling Bible. This thing is hot off the press. It is brand new. They just released it, and I think they just released the price for it this week, which is $75. What can you get for $75? Number one, you have an iron calfskin cover, which is just simply amazing.
Feels fantastic.
Yes. I love that it's got a smooth iron finish, but I also love that it has some grain. Here's another thing I love about it is when you turn it, the wrinkles just kind of get wrinkly, and
that thing looks like it's been used.
It's just amazing.
In all the right places. So we do want to thank CBP for sending this for review. And that being said, they're not paying us. They're not telling us what to do. So when we say this thing is nice, believe me.
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice. This cover is nice. The corners look, I mean, you be the judge.
Those are decent corners.
Yes. Now, the first Bible we got from Church Bible Publishing, the corners weren't as good. So they have either upped their game, or the corners on that one was just one of those things to where it's man-made, and men don't make everything perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It's iron calfskin. It is a synthetic liner, but this thing is edged lined to the max.
It almost feels like a hard piece of plastic.
Yeah, this is a trademark of Church Bible Publishing, or at least we can assume so, since this is our second product of theirs that we've reviewed. And now, what you get from this is thing is structurally sound. You are probably going to be able to carry this every day.
As a weapon in more than one ways?
If you carry this every day, I would say you need to switch arms every other day, because if not, you're going to have one bicep and you're going to look ridiculous.
Yeah.
This thing is heavy. So anyhow, the edge line. Now, the disadvantage of having an edge line this thick is you're going to have this problem. It's going to be very difficult to turn your support pages, and it's going to want to lay like this. But once you get a few pages down on it, after you get through the presentation pages, excuse me, which are quite nice. Let's see if they did the same thing as they did last time. All right, you have your family record. You have your children before marriage. Yes, that's... And then you have your marriage, then you have your grandchildren, and then you die. So I've always found that funny. This is a review copy, just FYI.
Mm-hmm.
They did give us this copy for review. The gilding on this thing, look at that. Look at this, just like boom. That's not art gilded, but I'm telling you, they didn't play.
That looks nice.
That'll blind you.
Yeah.
So anyhow, it is single column, but it's single column because it is a journaling Bible. Now, for those of you that love to do artwork, there's a Bible group that I'm in, and some of these folks are just immaculate in their artwork.
Yeah, real talent.
You have a lot of space here to do your beautiful artwork. It's on good, bright paper, so your artwork is really going to show. Your color is going to be really vivid.
Mm-hmm.
The one issue with this Bible is it does go deep into the gutter. You can look at that. So, why does it go deep into the gutter?
Because of that liner.
They want to give you as much column to draw on and to write in as possible.
That's about half the page.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit more.
So they could have moved this over and gotten it out of the gutter, but then you'd lose some space over here. So if you are a journaler, most of you know that journaling Bibles have texts that go deep in the gutter for that purpose. This is probably my 5th journaling Bible, and all of them have their text going to the gutter, and that is the concession. So if text in the gutter is as a hang-up point for you, you're probably not going to be a journaler, or we recommend some sort of an interleave Bible, something where every other page is blank.
But if you're a journaler, you already know the problems that are going to be coming up.
So I went ahead and took the liberty of I used my Z-Brite yellow.
Z-Brite yellow.
I used my Z-Brite blue.
Mm-hmm. The
and
Z-Brite
I used
blue.
my Micron PN, Pigma Micron. All right, and as you can see,
those angelic voices, by the way.
It looks really nice. There is no bleed through, however, there is ghosting. Now, if you're going to do this, I would highly recommend you use the yellow. Because as you can see, the ghosting is very minimal with the yellow.
So the camera picks up just a slight hint of yellow.
Yes.
The blue is a little bit more visible. However, it's not causing issues with reading it.
Right, and it's not bleeding through. You don't see that. And it's the same with this, but the ghosting. Now, here's the thing. When you have text on one side and no text on the other, in any Bible,
Oh, yeah, it's all going to come through.
you're going to have ghosting. So if you write on both sides of this, I would recommend that you line match.
Which is easy to do because
Right.
you can clearly see what's on there.
Right. I would recommend that you line match and you're right. Now, if you draw, typically they use crayons or something like that. They don't typically use markers.
Colored pencils.
Yeah, you're not going to have that issue. So I chose the text in 2 Chronicles chapter 7 because we're kind of going through some stuff in the world today. And I gave my breakdown of it. Now, I'm not going to read that to you. If you want to just freeze that, then go right ahead. You can get inside the head of PT. There's really not a whole lot else in this Bible to highlight. It is a red letter edition. I know that can be controversial for some, but I think those red letters are dark and deep. And readable.
They're almost like a rusty red.
Yeah.
It's a kind of like a blood red. It looks good.
I believe this is a 10-point font, if I remember correctly.
I think it's 11.
Okay, so it's very readable. So see, what you're getting here is you're getting a brick. This thing is heavy, but you're getting big print. You're getting big, fat columns. And now this is unique to most journaling Bibles. This journaling Bible actually has a pretty solid concordance. Are you looking up the font size?
Yeah. Okay, so I got everything that's in here.
All right, go ahead.
You got the iron calfskin leather cover. We covered that. Now, it's a synthetic cover liner.
Right.
Feels really nice.
Oh,
really
yeah.
smooth, really malleable. So it's got the Smith-sewn pages. The font size is 11. Now, if you want to get the dimensions, I'm going to do it in inches here. So it's 10 inches long, 7.625 wide, and 2 inches thick.
Yeah.
And
2 inches thick. Take that in.
yeah, 2 inches. So this thing is,
Not a thin line.
yeah, it's beefy, it's heavy, but I mean, what do you expect? It serves its purpose.
Right. So we have the concordance. Here is what I love about church Bible publishing. They don't play no games when it comes to the end of the book.
Yeah.
All right. That turquoise that we got, that thing's got a Bible dictionary in it, and it's a handy size. It's epic.
He's pretty much in love with that.
That is my favorite King James that I have. So the concordance, as you can see, it's got a lot of meat to it.
Golly, that is thick.
Yeah. Now, the maps are a little weird in this thing. Now, I like that they're not glossy.
This is a kind of a matte cardstock.
Right, and I think that created problems in the printing because it looks just slightly boring. Now, it's perfectly readable, don't get me wrong. But it just looks like it bled just a tiny little bit. I mean, it's almost not worth mentioning, but we both noticed it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't have any issue with the maps. They just look a little weird, don't they?
But they're not shiny, which is kind of difficult because depending on what lighting you're in, if it's shiny, you just can't really enjoy them as much.
Nice edge lining in the back.
I'll tell you what, I like that.
And I'll tell you another thing I like about it. It's got two good, nice, awesome ribbons. These ribbons are great. I'm not being a homer. I just genuinely like this thing. And I'll tell you something else I like about it is you see that little crease? That's because I used it a little bit.
It's because you loved it.
The more I use it, the more those creases are going to form. And I don't know if it's your thing, but I kind of dig it.
Yeah.
I kind of dig the fact that this thing is going to look like it's been used, but there's nothing structurally wrong with it. It's not damaged at all. The ribs are still in, the raised hubs are still in place.
Yeah, looks phenomenal.
So the paper in this, I mean, I can't complain. The art gilding, man, there ain't nothing wrong with the art gilding. The cover's just legit.
Well, whatever they're doing to this iron calfskin, where it's just smooth but feels structurally sound, like it's thick enough to really hold on. And the synthetic liner, man, that's got a great feel to it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, church Bible publishers
Deserves a slow clap is what they deserve.
and their pricing point is just ridiculous. $75 for this thing direct from the publisher. You can get, and a lot of people argue with whether or not they're premium. Now, the turquoise, I was kind of on the fence, but this thing, I'd stack this up with the big guys.
I had no problem doing that.
I just can't see a thing wrong with it. So well done, CBP. This thing is great. And I love journaling Bibles, so it's going to be a joy. This is my first King James. All my others have been ESV, so I'm excited to journal something new. But there you have it. You got anything else to add?
No, great Bible. Do yourself a favor. Go get one.
Anything you get from CBP is going to be priced less than you can get it just about anywhere else. It really depends on what type of cover that you like. Jake and I just happen to think this cover is just outstanding. So anyhow, life is so much sweeter when you start off your day with a heaping helping of PT&J. Later.